We have one more nomination before we get to who wins. And before we get to who wins, though, we're going to also talk about the awards. We're going to give out some awards to Meatflake fighters, to the vegans who've been fighting these people all year. But we have one more nomination, and guess what it is? It's Clif Grant's Farmer Meatflakes. So if you don't know what's going on here, well, first of all, before we watch this video, the code to vote for these guys in the live chat is Milkflake Farmers. Because in this video, activist Clif Grant is on the streets alone doing outreach. Okay? 2 dairy farmers come over to him, young dairy farmers, start giving him shit. Watch this. It is incredible levels of meatflakery. And if you want to vote for these 2 absolute numpties, Milkflake Farmers is the code. I cannot believe, I'm sorry, I just want to say this one more time. Ian, I cannot believe the timing that you suggested this. Literally. It was right at the moment that I was bringing it in anyway. Absolute legendary. The universe, it's all aligning, guys, because we're in the right place, we're at the right time, we're doing the right things. Let's have a look at this.
You put your hand on it with a fucking metal rod.
I know exactly what you do. I've seen it.
Yes. Have you?
It keeps the word going right. And then you put your hand inside their ass and manipulate the cervix, correct or incorrect?
Nope. See here. See a dairy cow. There's 2 different ways you can put them in calf. A cow can show itself in heat, then you put your then you artificially inseminate out here. Yeah. Then what they call
out here? They're not out here, man.
Well, you're not fucking her standing here slamming big animal abuse.
You hear that? So he said you artificially inseminate the old whore. And then he says, they're not old whores. And he says, well, you're an old whore standing here slabbering about animal abuse. These are dairy farmers, right? Both of them. But they love their cows, right? They love their animals. Sure.
Slabber now all.
You know, fuck all about
farmers don't go around shouting. Man, first of all, I'm not a vegan cunt. And number 2, I know a lot about animals because I'm an animal rights activist. And I educate people on what happens in animal agriculture. So you didn't answer my question. Kicking a dog is bad, that's abuse. Yes. But hanging another animal upside down and cutting their throat.
It's dead.
It's not dead.
Yes, it is. No, see when you go get a tooth removed, what do they do? Freeze your mouth?
Yes.
You can feel it?
Yeah.
Exactly when we do the animals.
So you're saying it's humane to bolt gun somebody in the head?
That's fucking animal abuse shit.
Leave the sign alone. Are you telling me that to bolt gun somebody in the head is humane?
A cow's not a fucking human. Here, but here.
Bolt gun an animal in the head then is humane.
How about the death penalty? Without putting a bolt gun in the head?
Death penalty? Yeah, but the death penalty is a different thing. Somebody's done something wrong with the death penalty. The cows have done nothing wrong in anybody. They're completely innocent.
That's cunt. No, look, why can vegans not? I'm being respectful here. Why can
I'm being respectful to you. Am I being respectful to you or not?
I didn't say you weren't. Vegans go around saying that farmers should quit farming. We don't go around. Yes, they do.
No, I support farmers. I support farmers.
Yeah, you support all them fucking wankers that grow fucking vegetables and all that shit.
Yes. What's wrong with that?
I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. But why do you have to go around telling us that we should stop farming cattle?
Because
we don't go around telling you.
Because it causes an immense amount of violence and cruelty.
How?
Well, where's all the boy calves?
If they're good enough, they're kept for fucking breeding. If they're not, they go for meat.
Yeah. So what happens when they go for meat when they go to a slaughterhouse?
Does everybody want to turn fucking vegan and start eating all that shit you eat? Like fucking fake sausage rolls and all that.
I don't eat a lot of that stuff, man. I eat a whole food plant-based diet. I eat a lot of vegetables and nuts and seeds and pulses and all sorts of stuff. There's literally thousands of edible plants in this world. I'm 56 in January. I haven't eaten animal products since I was 19. I am thriving on a vegan diet. So if I can do that, and an animal doesn't have to be taken to a slaughterhouse and hung upside down and have their throat cut.
Stop any less animals being culled for meat?
Yes, because most people eat on average about 150 animals in a year. So if I can ask one person to stop paying animal agriculture for animals or for dairy products or for eggs.
Look, you need to fucking go and get your head fucking looked at talking that shit.
Man, that's not much of an argument, to be honest.
Unbelievable, huh? So 2 dairy farmers walk past one man, and you know, he's an older guy, older gent, 56, stood there on the street, not bothering anyone, come over to him, call him I'm not going to drop the C-bomb because I think, I don't know, YouTube's funny. The C-bomb, calling him a wanker, calling him an effing this and effing that, vegan C-bomb, all this stuff, because he stood there with the sign and he wanted to talk to people about animal rights and veganism. That is another example of what meatflakes look like. They could have walked on by and gone back to their farms and carried on doing what they were doing. With just, you know, it's not like he was in their way. It's not like he was at their farm. It's not like he was going to them and saying, hey, you come talk to me. They chose to go to him and kick off, right? Unbelievable. And they called him all these names and everything. Meatflake farmers. Meatflake farmers. As Suasun just put in the chat there, they feel so threatened. You're absolutely right. They're so threatened, and they act like big man babies. Now, someone says, Leon said here, they also tried to take his camera. In which part did they try to take the camera? Because I haven't seen, I watched the video, but I suppose I must have missed that. Is that a bit that I missed? Was it near the beginning or something? Because I didn't see them try to take it just there. Can you tell me? I'll try and find that bit. Like, give me a timestamp for that. Because when I first watched it, I don't know, I didn't see that bit. More towards the end. Because I've seen it, or maybe I was listening at one point. When he was talking to the woman, they walked past. Did they really? Okay, then. Let's have... Oh, is it there? Oh, okay, let's have a look.
And I was emotionally distraught.
I know all about it. I've done save vigils. I don't know if you know what that is. That's slaughterhouses. You're going to make me cry.
Oh, God, no.
Brutal. Absolutely
it
brutal.
My heart. It breaks
so,
my heart.
In case you don't know already, I'm not even going to go through the questions that I normally ask. I'm a vegan activist.
I'm trying to be a vegan. I'm on my way.
Here, man, leave the camera alone. Leave the camera alone. They don't like it.
No.
But anyway.
Damn.
Come this way a wee bit and then I'll get it on camera. So
unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's come on, that's gotta get a vote. Meatflake farmers. What two little absolute bellends. Like I said, he's not in anyone's way, he's not causing anyone any trouble. He's clearly not a threatening individual. You hear the way he talks, you see the attitude he has. Look at him. I'm sorry, but look at him. Is the least threatening guy you could ever see stood in the street holding a sign. But yet they come over, and not only are they threatening with their words, they're close to him, you know, they're physically kind of like leaning in, and you see the body language is very aggressive. He's the opposite of all of that. Only Meatflakes act like that. Only Meatflakes would ever take that kind of attitude towards a vegan when the vegan is acting like Clif Grant is acting in that video. So, Meatflake farmers to vote for those two absolute little knobheads, little pricks. I'm just throwing every insult at them because it's what they are. It's what they are, you know. At the end of the day, I know they did that to him. They threw insults at him, but he did nothing to deserve it. They deserve every insult that comes to them, the little goons, little numpties. All right. Meatflake farmers to vote for these two. Absolute Meatflakes. Because we're going to give out 3 awards for Meatflake fighters. Okay? 3 awards for Meatflake fighters. These are people who've been working over the last year, who've done some great work fighting against Meatflakes. Okay? So they've been debunking, they've been doing some good work online, or maybe in face-to-face. There's 3 of them that I've chosen that I think deserve some attention from you. Okay? Are you ready for the? I'm looking because I was getting it already. I didn't prep, but it's prepped. It's all good now. Okay, I'm back on the camera. Are you ready for the Meatflake Fighter Awards 2022, guys? If you're ready, as always, pop in the comments. I'm ready. Okay, guys, and we're gonna get into the Meatflake Fighters of 2022 that deserve your attention, that deserve some awards. Our first award goes to the Outstanding Meatflake Fighter of the Year award, okay? This is for somebody who, throughout the year, has either shown throughout the year or in one specific occasion, just any time, something that really, really stands out, okay? Something that is like, wow, this is outstanding. This is an outstanding Meatflake Fighter moment, and you deserve the award for Outstanding Meatflake Fighter of the Year. Okay, that's what I was looking for, and I found it. And actually, the person who's receiving this award, you just watched him. You just watched him because I am going to award the Outstanding Meatflake Fighter of the Year award to Mr. Clif Grant, the activist you just saw in the last video arguing with those 2 Meatflake farmers. This is Clif Grant. This is his YouTube channel. Okay. He has only 1,300 subs, which is pretty good, but I think he deserves a hell of a lot more. If you don't already sub, go over and sub. The guy is consistently doing street activism, oftentimes alone. And just honestly, just for the performance he gave in that video with those two little milk flake farmers, he did not lose his temper once. He completely kept his cool. He was so chill. He dealt with everything. It didn't even seem like he broke a sweat. Absolutely phenomenal work. Absolutely deserving of outstanding Meatflake Fighter of the Year. Clif Grant, congratulations, mate. I don't know why I'm not subbed to you. That's a disgrace, but I have been seeing your videos. So I'll give you the sub right now. Lead by example. Guys, get over there and sub to Clif Grant and check out his videos for some great lessons on how to do outreach, because the guy is clearly very, very good at it. All right? Outstanding Meatflake Fighter of the Year. Congratulations, Clif Grant. All right, then. You happy with that one? You think that's a good award? You think he deserves it? I think he deserves it. I don't know Clif personally. I don't know. I think potentially we've spoken in DMs on Instagram, potentially. I think, but I don't think I've met him personally. If you do know him personally, hey, let him know about this. I'll drop him a DM later on as well. I didn't really tell anybody about these awards, but he can come watch it later, can't he? If he wants to come check out and get his accolades and pat on the back and feel good about it. And I'll also DM him to let him know, because I think it's great to have that kind of support, right? He's clearly doing a lot of work, clearly cares about animals, and I just can't thank him enough. Clif, doing a great job, mate. You deserve outstanding Meatflake Fighter of the Year. You absolutely deserve it.